everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Read. Today, we are going to be diving back into January, my own personal comic. And to join us, we have the usual Stanton High.
Hello.
Sasquatch.
Greetings. How you guys doing?
We have Jose.
Lucky eye. Thanks for having me.
And Caleb Black has come with us
Hello.
again. Kind of a scarce crew, but we really don't need that many today. And as we are continuing off on January, Caleb, since you weren't here, let me fill you in on the big goings on here. So January is just a drama comic, and that kind of fades off of Bittersweet Candy Bowl, if you ever read it. Please don't. But essentially, it mainly focuses on the cat Lucy, who is the one with the face fins coming down the bottom there, and the bow in the back. Due to circumstances, she has fallen into a depression, has tried to do certain things, and she just attempted to kill herself last time we left off. She has literally just gotten off the rope, has had ice cream, and now, with the help of her friend Sue, she is trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do now. First step is going to the school counselors, because really they don't know what else. Very fun. You'll see. Starting off, I will be reprising my role as Lucy, and Stanton, you can be Sue again. Actually, Caleb, why don't you be Lonnie? That's going to be the school counselor here. Actually, and Jose, you can be the math teacher. Sure, that comes in later.
Who's the math teacher?
He's the one at the end there with the bow tie.
He's the one that says, "Hey,
Okay, I
Lonnie,
see.
you got a second." The one with the whiskers.
I see.
Yeah. Oddly enough, he is the one cat with whiskers.
I guess that's
Oddly
supposed to be a mustache?
No, that's whiskers. Those are straight whiskers.
Sure,
No
but
one else has, but
I picture, if he was a human, I would picture him with a mustache.
well, some cats also have mustaches in this universe too, which, don't ask me, I don't know.
Well, that complicates things. I
Anyway,
want to know about the lore, but we'll ask about that later.
in terms of like if you're asking about like the anatomy or biology of the cats, there's nothing I can tell you there. The only thing that I've ever cared to mention is that, and this is kind of an inside joke, it's loose canon, but not all of these cats, whenever I draw them, none of them have tails. And
Oh.
one could see that as me being, forgetful and never fucking drawing the tails. But I say that it's really because only the adults have tails.
Oh.
See, they only selectively have tails. And so, if you ever see like a lewd drawing of these characters and they have tails, that means that they are over 18. You get your tail when you're 18.
Gotcha.
That's how it works. See? Totally not just
Totally not post.
totally damn forget about it.
Totally not
It's
ad hoc.
not just because I always draw things from the waist up, so it never shows up anyway. And I forget. But
Never waist deep.
never know.
Oh, hey! Shout out to Caleb's plan, the way Steve.
Hey.
Oh, thank you for explaining the reference.
Anyway, let's get us
Check out,
started.
Henrietta, by the way, Steve.
Don't stop.
I'll have Caleb on the payroll too now. We're gonna pay royalties to have a theme song.
Oh no.
We here at Let's Read, money is not a factor. We have a net worth of negative $50.
Yeah.
and dropping.
Money is no object.
We're dropping off the deep end.
We're filing for bankruptcy as we speak.
No, don't tell Bri that. He still needs to work on these, okay?
Well, hi, Bri.
Yeah, thank you, Bri.
I hear you
Anyway.
work pro bono.
Anyway, let's
Anti-bono?
go on. You sure this is okay?
Come on, Lucy, give her a chance. She's technically a professional. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, okay, Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Lonnie?
Hey there, kiddo.
You know her?
She's my English teacher. Why is she the guidance counselor?
It's nice to see you, too.
Aren't you like 20 years old?
Actually, I'm 25, but that's besides the point. What can I help you two girls with?
No offense, man, but I don't feel comfortable getting counseling from my English teacher.
Well, actually, I have a bachelor's in child psychology and I'm working on my master's. Actually, I was a counselor first. I wasn't supposed to be a teacher.
How does that work?
Hey, Lonnie, you got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
You ever thought about being a teacher?
I don't know. Never thought about it.
You should. You got that master's degree, right?
Well, bachelor's. I'm still working on my master's.
It's better than some of us. I'm sure you'll do great.
Really? I mean, I've never thought of it, but...
Great. Because the freshman English teacher got caught touching. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Do the
Totally
line,
appropriate,
Jose.
teacher.
And Bri, you keep this in. Read order him.
Okay. Great. Great, because we cut. Okay, fuck. Great, because the freshman English teacher just got caught touching kids again. And we need a fill-in.
And that's how I became an English teacher.
I have so many questions right now.
Welcome to the American public school system. Girls, I'd be more than happy to answer all your questions, but aren't you supposed to be in homeroom? Unless you actually need me to do something, I have to report you for truancy.
Actually, we do need your help.
Oh, what's the problem? One of your classes giving you trouble? If it's my class, you don't have to worry. I won't hold it against you.
No, it's not that. It was. I tried to.
What she's trying to say is, yesterday there was an incident.
Oh, did you two get into a fight or something?
No, it's not like that. It's more, how do you say, personal.
Personal, huh? Well, far be it from me to judge. Although, the nurse can help you more. I can recommend tips for safe sex.
No! I swear, we're not, like, I would never do. I mean...
Well, you better have some reason to be here. Just say it. I promise I won't judge. It's my job to handle this stuff, so just...
I tried to hang myself yesterday, okay? I'm sorry, this was a mistake.
Wait, Lucy?
No, it's alright. I understand your concerns, and to be honest, I'm not the most qualified person for the job. I can't stop you, nor am I going to make you do anything you're not comfortable with. Lucy, you don't need me to tell you how serious this is. And you really need to find help. I know you don't trust me, and you're probably very confused about what to do. And while I can't do much, I can get you the help you need. I don't know what pushed you to do what you did, but I know that you don't want to go back to that point again. It's why you're here, isn't it? And why I'm here. To help guide you through this terrible time in your life. Now, I can't say that things will be peachy after you get help, but I can guarantee that going alone will be the hardest thing you will ever do. I can't stop you from going out that door. And I'm not going to force you to accept my help if you don't want it. Just know that you'll always have options, and my door is always open if you ever need it. I'll do everything in my power to help. You only have to ask.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
Great. First things first. Take a seat and close the door, please. Let's get started.
And off we go.
Okay. Let's start by just stating facts. Yesterday, you attempted suicide.
Yes.
Have you told anyone else about what happened?
No, I couldn't.
Were they part of why you did it?
No, it's not like that. It's just that if my mom found out, she'd freak and have me sent to the loony bin.
Well, to be fair, going to an asylum is what you're supposed to do after an attempted suicide. But even more than that, your family deserves to know what happened.
I don't know. I mean, if my brother finds out what happened, he would kill Mike.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? I mean, no offense to Jordan, but he couldn't kick Mike's ass if he tried.
I was actually referring to Sam.
Oh yeah, he'd definitely kill Mike.
Okay, we're getting a bit off topic. You said it was because Mike left the table.
Well, it's more than just that. I mean, it's more so that I drove him away and he took everyone else with him.
Now, we don't know if it's really connected. He just wanted to be alone, and everyone just left. It could be a coincidence.
No, actually, I can vouch for this. He definitely counted on them leaving.
The bottom line is, I was a complete jerk to Mike. I keep pushing away and hurting everyone who tries to help or get close to me.
Hey now, don't be so hard on yourself, Lucy. It's not your fault.
But
And even if it was your fault, that doesn't change one very important fact. Mike made the decision to leave, not you. We can go back and forth about what pushed him to do it or why he did it, but the important thing is, we can't change what we choose after the fact. We can only learn from our decisions, better ourselves, and only then can we earn forgiveness. Now, if this were usual drama, I'd consult Mike, have a sit, and talk it out. But honestly, my concern is neither with Mike or with the drama caused. My concern is with you, Lucy, and your well-being.
a psychiatrist? I don't need a psychiatrist.
Yes, you do, Lucy.
But that's for crazy people. I'm not crazy. I'm not Carter.
Lucy, nobody's saying that. This isn't about if you're mentally ill or not. This is about dealing with a traumatic event, making sure you're okay.
Wait, didn't you say you're a psychiatrist? I thought that's why we were here in the first place. What's this guy supposed to do that you can't?
A lot of things, actually. I'm still just a counselor. I can't give you a legal diagnosis or prescribe you medication.
Oh, so what can you do then?
Well, I can schedule some therapy sessions, as well as write an excuse note for you to recuperate and see the psychiatrist. Of course,
How do we know we can trust this guy?
well, she is a good friend of mine, and I can vouch that she does good work.
You had her as a psychiatrist?
No, but I studied under her and I've seen her work. She really knows her stuff. Plus, she actually has her doctorate, and I wouldn't recommend her if she didn't. I can schedule an appointment. She'll give a psych evaluation, and from there we can find out what other problems you may have and start you on the road to recovery. But, and I can't stress this enough, this is your decision. This is about you, and only you can take this path.
Okay, let's do it. End of this scene. Well, actually, we should go through this bit a bit. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It's just Lucy waiting in the psych room. And also thinking back to the actual end of that conversation.
Here's your slip. Just show it to your teachers and do any homework they give, and I'll see you next week.
Hey, I thought I was gonna get one.
Did you?
No, it's not that. I just thought I'd be there for Lucy to support her.
Well, I'm happy you care for your friend, but I can't just excuse you so you can be there. I know you're worried, but there are some things to face on our own. I know it's hard, and I know you're scared, but trust me. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, and that's the end of that scene. What do you think so far?
Heavy, bro. Heavy.
Well, this
Does it
is
get more
right
lighthearted?
after that. Sorry, I can't get too. I didn't want to do too lighthearted on this because I'm like, okay,
Right,
we
but-
have to actually put on the serious mode.
Right, but does it
Why
get more
did
lighthearted
Sue
after
not
this?
get a pass?
Oh yes. Oh, this is definitely going to get more once we get into Sam's scene, which is right there. Jose, you can actually be Sam this time. Is her Lucy's older brother, the one that they thought was going to kill Mike?
Oh, is he the one with the glasses?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The one who looks like if Paolo had a different haircut.
Okay. No tail?
As far as you know.
Okay,
I think he's in college or something, but yeah. Anyway.
so probably has tail.
Hey, Sam.
Lucy, what are you doing here? You should be in school.
Yeah, actually, I got an excuse note from my counselor.
Wait, what do you need an excuse note for?
For this.
Wait, what is this?
Now, it's not for drugs. I mean, yes, but
Lucy, I know what a prescription is. My question is, why do you have one?
Well, it's a long story. You have to promise me you won't get mad.
Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Is everything alright? Why are you being prescribed antidepressant? I promise I won't get mad at you.
Oh, it's not you getting mad at me that worries me.
Who are...
You know what's good? Hot cocoa. I'm gonna go read some now. Yeah. You know how there's the Tarantino trope of all important things happen in the bathroom?
Oh, is that a thing?
No, like that was a thing someone pointed out, like in Pulp Fiction, like fucking Vince dies in the bathroom and things like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
All good conversations, all the big conversations come over hot cocoa.
Okay.
Because it's nice. All right. And so Lonnie said she couldn't cover the prescription cost, and I had to get permission from a parent or guardian. And that's what I've been doing for the last few days. Any questions? Sam? Please say something.
Lucy, what did he do?
What? He? I didn't mention a he.
It was because of him, wasn't it?
Lucy,
was it because of him?
Yes.
That little fucking...
You said you wouldn't be mad.
How do you expect me not to be mad about this? Lucy, I just...
I'm sorry.
After all that's happened, how can you still defend Michael? Lucy, I don't mean to sound cruel here, but if what you say is true, and I am not downing you at all, but you almost took your own life. I know you care about your friend, but this is serious. Lucy, you can't just act like what he did didn't matter.
I'm not. I just don't want him getting hurt.
He needs to take responsibility for what he did to you.
He only did it because of what I did to him.
That doesn't matter. He's not the one who almost killed himself.
No, I did it. And it was my decision, damn it. It was my decision. And it was no one's fault but my own. I know what I did, but I did it to myself. And I can't change that. I can't take back what's been done. I can't fix what I did. And I know you're mad at Mike, but he only did it because I hurt him. And I don't want that anymore. I want to keep making things worse for him. And I don't want to hurt him anymore.
It's okay, Lucy.
Please, Sam. Please. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Calm down. It's all right. I'm not mad. You're my little sister, and I don't want anything bad happening to you. And to hear that you tried to take your own life is... I just want to keep you safe. Promise, I'll do whatever I can to help you through this. Okay, first things first. I need to tell Mom and Dad.
Do we have to, though?
Yes. Lucy, they're your parents. They deserve to know about your health.
I know, it's just... I know that if Mom found out, she'd freak and have me sent away, or worse, send me to some asylum.
She'd just be doing what she felt was best for you.
But what about what I think? Sam, I don't want to go away. I don't want to be alone.
Come on now. We don't know how...
I know she'll be adamant about my treatment. She's not going to give me a choice, you know that.
Maybe that's for the best. Not to be mean, but do you really know if what you're doing is your best course of action?
Well, no, but this was my fault. I made it worse by not doing anything. But now I feel like I am doing something. I don't know if it's my best option, but I want to find out. I've spent so much time making things worse. I just want to try to make it better.
All right, we'll do it your way, but only under these conditions. First of all, I want to see this psychologist of yours. I don't need some quack taking advantage of my little sister. Second, if I'm going to pay for these meds, I'm going to make sure that not only you take them, but also that you take the proper amount. And third, if this doesn't work, if I don't feel you're getting the help you need, or I don't feel you're getting the better, then we'll have to tell Mom. And whatever happens will happen. But till then, I'm here for you. And no matter what happens, I'll support you. I swear. Hug.
Get a room, you two.
Didn't tell Jordan, did you?
We can never tell Jordan.
Aw. What's wrong with Jordan?
I wouldn't even know what to do with
Is he
that.
their
if you-
brother?
Yeah, she has two brothers,
Okay, I see.
Sam and Jordan.
How about Caddy?
That's more of an old lady word.
Maybe how about
Hey guys, mind if I sit here?
Puss?
What?
You don't want to know.
Rachel's trying to reinvent the wheel.
I just don't think it's fair for us dogs to have the word bitch.
I didn't know it offended you so much, Rachel.
Oh, quite the opposite. I love bitch. It's a great versatile tier 3 curse word. Tier 3 curse word. Okay.
Tier 3.
The problem is, as everyone knows, bitch means female dog, presumably in heat. And the fact cats don't have a word like bitch is just unfair.
So we've been trying to make a new cuss word.
How long have they been doing this?
I assume since first period.
What about cat-specific stuff like scratch post?
I'm pretty sure that's a slur.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your riveting conversation, but can I ask you guys a question?
Sure, Sue. What brings you to the cool kids table?
Well, I came to ask if a friend of mine could come and sit with you guys.
Susan, you already sat down. You don't really need our permission to.
It's for someone else, damn it.
Well, what's with the secrecy? No offense, but we all know you're friends. Why hide?
Unless you've been hiding a secret friend.
No. If you have to know, I'm asking on behalf of Lucy.
Well, okay, not to sound like McCain, but I could have guessed that. And I assume it's related to Mike again.
Are we that predictable? Have you guys been so caught up on us that you can guess what happens next?
Hey, drama's a wonderful spectator sport.
Quote of the year.
Ain't
right
that
there.
the motherfucking truth?
Quote
Yeah.
of the year.
Hey, that's what I love about Rachel. That's her philosophy. She don't do drama, but she loves to watch.
Sometimes, yeah.
Anyway, so where is Lucy then? Shouldn't she be here instead?
There was an emergency, and she won't be back for a while.
So what's that make us? The welcoming party or something?
Well, no, not like that. It's just that, well, you guys remember how I told you how Mike wanted space from Lucy?
Yeah, that's when we got Paulo in the play.
And unfortunately, that wasn't the worst thing to happen to me this week. Anyway, Mike's plan was to leave the table and by association, Lucy. He somehow got it in his head that if he left, everyone else except Lucy would too. And I don't know which is worse, that he came up with such a selfish plan or the fact it actually worked.
Okay, reel it back in, Sue.
What are you trying to get out of us? You want us to be a placeholder? Shoulder to cry on? Why are you doing all of this?
It's just that you're not alone. You have family. You have me. Lucy needs help, and I tried my hardest, but
But I also had Daisy. I had David. I had Paolo. I had Abby. Now I just have you.
I can't do this by myself. I'm not trying to put you guys on the spot here, but I didn't know who else to turn to.
Thank you for catching that spot, not sport.
Aw, and we were the first people you thought of to ask for help?
Well, we are the only other people she's familiar with.
Shut up, McCain. Don't worry, Sue. We'll be happy to throw Lucy a nice pity party.
Well,
Oh.
as I've been trying to say, I don't want you to do this out of pity. She doesn't need people feeling sorry for her. The best thing to do right now is just show our support and try to bring some normalcy to.
Oh my god, we just said it's fine.
Yeah, stop making us second guess letting someone in the group. I mean, we all know Lucy, and it's not like we have a reason to say no.
So long as she doesn't act like a bitch.
Or a pussy. Have
Yeah,
fun with this
bring
bitch.
it right all the way around.
Good writing.
Yes. I told you it lightens up a bit more.
Yes, I'm having fun here. I was just suffering.
Are you
Oh,
having fun? I'm having fun too.
I was just suffering. I was like, oh my god.
She killed herself.
Look, Sass,
Right.
there are not a lot of male characters here for you. I'm doing you a
Okay.
favor.
I know.
Anyway,
Well, that's her cue. Bye, Sue. See you tomorrow.
when's Lucy gonna come back, by the way?
She should be back after the weekend.
Hey, Sue, can I talk with you for a sec before you go to class?
Trying to get me alone?
Ha, no, this is actually serious.
Ooh, serious, huh? Gee, McCain, what's got you worked up? Hope you're not too worried about Lucy. I mean, I know she doesn't have the best personality.
Susan, I know what's going on.
And what's going on exactly?
Do you really need me to say it? I mean, you don't need a cover for her, you know?
I don't know what you mean.
Susan, 16.9% of high school students seriously consider suicide.
I don't... Okay. How'd you figure it out, Sherlock?
Seriously? Susan, I know how Lucy is. In case you forgot, I was also there at Acapulco. I can put two and two together. To assume she'd react in a similar fashion, and given how sensitive you clearly feel, I assume the worst. Plus, you're very bad at keeping secrets.
Yes. Thank you, McCain.
Yeah, I love McCain. He's a straight shooter.
So, is that all you wanted to say? Or are you going to tell me that there's a big chance this won't work out?
Well, that's part of it, actually. Well, it's not that big a chance, it's just that, well, there is a chance. Susan, I don't want you to think that everything's guaranteed to work out. There is a fair chance Lucy might slam.
I know, god damn it! I know what's at stake, okay? I don't need you to remind me. I'm not stupid, McCain. I know the severity of the situation. Just forget about it, alright? It's gonna be okay. I don't need you to worry about Lucy, alright?
Susan, it's not Lucy that I'm concerned with. As I said, I know what you're doing. You're trying your best to help your friend, and it's admirable, really. But I can see how it's affecting you, and that worries me, Susan.
Thanks, McCain. Not to be cynical or anything, but I don't need your pity. I'm not the one who is in need of help, alright? I don't need you worrying about me, okay? This isn't about me. This is about Lucy. Why do you even care?
Same reason you're doing this for Lucy. Someone has to, right?
What?
You said you couldn't do this by yourself, meaning you thought you could before. You've been very defensive about what's going on, so I'm going to assume that you feel a responsibility to Lucy's recovery. And I'm not going to tell you that's a bad thing, but it can be self-destructive.
Oh god, I'm getting therapy too now.
To be fair, I think most of your group needs therapy. They do. They really do.
What's wrong with most of them?
Many things. Many things that especially after the January arc, or the December arc.
Okay,
Things just get bad.
So what? What do you want me to do? Stop caring about Lucy?
No, of course not. I just don't want you to feel solely responsible for what may happen.
You mean, if Lucy were to?
Relapse. It is possible, and it's not something that you can ignore. I know you don't want to hear this, but well...
McCain?
Yes, shut it, I know.
Well, that too, but also...
Oh. This is your class, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, I'm not trying to be rude, but could you get to the point, please?
Well, bottom line, I worry that you're getting too attached to saving Lucy. Now, let me finish. I don't know about Lucy. I don't know what stage she's in, but I do know that you are trying your hardest to help. And I also know that it may not be enough. 80% of relapse cases happen because the person stopped taking the steps necessary to maintain their health. And I hope that's not the case here, but if it is, I want you to know you're a good person, and it's not your fault. Sorry for taking up your time, it's just that, well, I don't want you to get hurt, and...
Aww, are you getting sentimental on me, McCain?
Let go!
I think I get what you're trying to say. Don't worry your little head, okay?
I'm older than you, you know?
Look, I get it. You're worried. But trust me, I'll be fine. I know Murphy's Law, and if anything bad happens, I know I can count on you to say I told you so. I'm gonna be fine. Lucy's gonna be fine. And come Monday, I'm sure everything is gonna be... Alright, Lucy, this is the new table. Everyone say hi.
Say hi? What are you, her mom or something? I mean, we already know Lucy.
Hey, bitch.
That is strike 2, Rachel. I've not forgotten.
What's up, Sound?
Fucking pusshound. How did we not think of that? Well, you were welcome to have a seat before, but now you have earned it.
Thanks?
Hey, Lucy, where have you been anyway?
Oh, I've been having therapy sessions and doctor appointments since he attempted suicide and, wait, didn't Sue tell you guys? Oh boy.
So much for all that effort to avoid saying so.
It's alright. She's learning. She's growing.
Dinga donga.
Coming!
Happy birthday, babe.
Oh, hey, Paolo. Isn't this a surprise?
What? Didn't think I'd remember? Jeez, Rach, that hurts, you know. Have some faith in me, will ya? Now, where do you want me to put the... wait. Where's everybody?
Like I said, I'm surprised you're here this early.
I thought you said 10 o'clock.
I said 10 p.m.
Great. So, what am I gonna do for 12 hours? Unless, well, there's this one thing we can do while we wait for everyone else.
I guess, but what will we do for the remaining 11 hours and 59 minutes?
Foreplay?
Foreplay? Okay, easy there, Tiger. You're lucky you brought cake.
That's
Or
funny.
play for 11 hours and 59 minutes.
Yeah, and then you stick it in... And, just,
You're done.
I hope you can...
and then you stick it in and pee.
I hope
We're all
you can
done.
edge yourself really well.
Also, I know that may make you uncomfortable, but you know what's even more uncomfortable? They
Oh, no,
actually
what is
have had sex in the comic.
Oh no, in the real comic?
Yes, and this is beforehand. That's that's why they're more friendly with each other.
Well,
Rachel actually has like crush on him.
Damn.
High school
Paul's a cool
drama.
cat. Is this a
Are these
interspecies?
cats or are these guys rabbits?
So let me ask you. Oh my god.
What?
So let me ask you something. The lore. What happens
Yes.
if a dog and a cat have a kid?
Well, actually, in the lore, the interspecies breeding is not actually able to. However, there is a comic that I have made that is Paolo and Rachel had sex, and they're like, huh? And Paolo brings it up. He's like, "Man, I had so much. I think you might get pregnant now." And Rachel's like, "Paolo, you realize that I can't get pregnant. You're a cat. I'm a dog. It doesn't work like that." He was like,
So-
"Yeah, I guess that is weird."
So it
And then-
Let me tell you
implies.
about the cats
Oh,
and the dogs.
wait. So it implies that they're going at it raw.
Yeah, because there's no need for protection if you
There's no need for
biologically
protection.
Oh,
cannot
yes,
get
there
pregnant.
is.
Yes,
Yes, there
there's still, but like in terms
Not
of
for
the baby.
Well, in the eyes
Yo,
of
it
could
them.
be-
No, I didn't even tell you the punchline though. The punchline is that is breaking news that they actually did get each other pregnant because they fucked so much that it actually rolled the dice enough times that it
Oh
worked.
my god.
that's weird. That's gonna be
What did it
One sec, I need to use.
a cat dog,
What did
like
they
from
do?
the video game, from the show.
Oh yeah. No, it's just like a fucking. It has the cat feet, or it has the dog features with the cat ears, or something like that. Because
See-
there's not that much difference.
Like a German Shepherd.
Kind of
It look-
looking.
Okay.
Well, it's not an abomination. I couldn't do that. That's mean.
Okay. Anyway, so there I am, literally holding David back so he doesn't fucking Spartan kick the door. So needless to say, am I just more worried about me bringing guests to the movies?
So no second movie date?
Well, sure, as long as we don't recreate our first movie date.
Lame.
Huh, yeah. So, how you've been, Rachel?
Oh, same old. Not much to report. Mostly been practicing my cheerleading routine, but I don't want to bore you with that.
Hey, if I ever get bored of you in a skirt, shoot me.
I've been talking to Lucy and
Wait, you talked to Lucy?
yeah, she's been hanging with me, Jess, and McCain.
Really? I've been meaning to talk to her. How is she?
What do you mean? If you've been meaning to, why haven't you talked to her? She's been back for a week.
Well, it's just that, every time I try to talk to her. Hey, look, never mind. I just get this chill down my spine, like I'm about to do something really bad.
So, what do you want to talk to Lucy about anyway? Oh, boy.
It's nothing really. It's just that, I haven't talked to her in weeks. The last time I saw her was at the play, and I wanted to confront her about it, but then she was gone from class and...
Aw, are you worried about Lucy?
Yeah, I know it's stupid, probably nothing. But, Rachel, can you answer something for me? And be honest. Am I a bad kisser?
I gotta get the door, but hold that thought. Oh, well, speak of the devil.
Happy birthday, Rachel!
Happy birthday, Rachel! Hey, guys, thanks for coming. You can put the stuff over there. Yeah, the kitchen's over here, and the cabinets...
Hey,
Hey, Lucy, why don't you let me carry that for you? Go make yourself comfortable. So, can you help me set up? Wingman. Rachel is the best. And now it's Lucy with Paolo on the couch once again. Yes. I just remembered, before we go any further,
Yes?
I don't know if any one of you caught it in the second part, but...
Bazinga?
No. There's a little detail with Lucy when is specifically in the ice cream parlor. Like
Ice
the
cream
neck.
parlor. Oh,
What is anything special about her design?
She has a
No.
neck mark?
Yes. From the rope. She had rope burn. Fun fact, someone on Tumblr commented that they just realized that, and now they're screaming, and I'm like, yes, I worked. I did it. Nothing more satisfying than leaving a little clue, and they catch it.
Look, it's continuous.
Okay.
But we'll see.
So, Lucy, how you been?
Oh, I'm good.
That's good. Okay, so I suck at beating around the bush. What happened to you, Lucy?
What are you talking about?
Lucy, the last time I saw you, you were crying and running away. Look, I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm worried, you know?
No, I understand. You deserve to know the truth. After these past few weeks, there's no easy way to say this. After a few weeks ago, I tried to kill myself because of what happened recently, and that's why I was gone from school.
Oh shit. I am so sorry, Lucy.
Don't be. I've been going to a psychiatrist and getting help. I honestly feel a lot better.
That's wonderful and all, but I'm sorry for making you go through that.
Paolo, what are you talking about? It's not your fault. Why would you even think that? The only thing we did was play. Wait. No. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Was I really that bad?
Holy shit, Paolo, you fucking moron.
I'm sorry.
Wait, so what was the problem?
Brad,
No.
you kissed so badly, she wanted to neck herself.
Yeah, that's what Paolo thinks.
Yeah, that's what Paolo thinks.
Yeah, because the last thing that happened was I kissed her. Oh man. And so that's how my whole month has been.
Sheesh. Fucking Mike. I should have known. Of course it was his fault.
But it's not Mike's fault.
Oh, Sheldon!
Oh, Shelton.
Oh, okay. Lucy, do you even think that's true?
I'm serious. It's not his fault that I did what I did. Say what you will about Mike, there's no way he wanted this. It was my decision to attempt suicide, and it was my decisions that drove him away. It wasn't Mike's fault.
Okay, I understand. I still think it's a dick move what he did.
Yeah, I can see to that. Sorry for dumping all this on you, Paolo.
Hey, don't sweat it, babe. I'm glad you're alright. I got a question if you don't mind me asking.
Shoot, what is it?
Well, you gotta promise me you won't get mad. I'm not trying to pry or anything. I'm curious and
Paolo, I have told you my entire recovery process. There is nothing to hide. Just spit it out.
Okay, so how did you do it?
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I hung myself.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that why you keep doing that?
Doing what? She's developed a tick.
Rubbing your neck. Oh, I see.
She's got an itch. Yeah. Keep
I see it
scratching
now.
it whenever she
Neck itch.
hurts.
I see it now.
Yes.
See it.
Holy shit. You can't even tell. But holy shit.
Yeah, it's mostly healed, but there's still a scar.
God, it's so weird. It's jarring. It's so haunting.
Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, I'm the one who's getting their neck fondled.
Oh my god. Shut up. Don't you make fun of me.
Oh my god, the look on your face.
But seriously, I have a question.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Well, you said when you kissed me, you were upset that it wasn't like Mike.
Well, that's one way to put it. Oh.
But you didn't say how I was different from Mike, which begs the question. Does that mean I was better or worse than Mike?
What?
Well, did I exceed your expectation? I mean, I hope you're not saying I was worse than Mike.
Oh, shut up.
Because if that was what you were saying, well, I just don't think my heart could take it.
Oh, fuck you. Settle down, children.
Rachel, Lucy says I'm a worse kisser than Mike.
Oh, that's a relief. And here I was worried that Lucy was trying to make a move on you. And I'd have to show you why her opinion doesn't matter. And you'd have to show me how you're a much better... Oh, that must be the pizza.
Oh, wow. See, this is the little things. These are the little things women do to you to tear you down. If you ever see this sass, leave her immediately. She's trying to tear you down. She's trying to doubt yourself. She's like, I have to show you where you're so. You have to show me where you're so much better than Mike. She's trying to compare you with other guys, trying to make you doubt yourself.
No.
Not good. Big
come
red
on,
flag. Big red flag.
Rachel was just having fun.
Rachel's a cheerleader, bro.
Big red flag.
Hey, perhaps.
Big red flag. Big. Immense.
Bigly.
Hey, you're not pizza.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, Matt. But you might let me down.
Never!
Oh, hey, Jess.
Happy birthday, Rach.
Wait, why does she have a present and you don't?
What? That was my present.
Don't tell me you're gonna be that guy.
I'll have you know, I've been working out for weeks just so I could do that.
You worked out just so you could hug me?
I did it so I could lift you up like a true friend. Lift you so high, in fact, you could...
Now prepare yourself for the worst joke in this comic.
Hey, Lucy. How's it? Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, Jess. I'm good.
Come on. Really? How's it hanging?
Oh, you gotta...
You're horrible. You suck. You suck. You're a hack. You suck.
You had to make that fucking joke, though, didn't you?
How's it hanging? Why would you even ask a girl that?
Smart.
She doesn't even have a tail.
You're so clever.
She has nothing that hangs.
It's the best.
Bro.
It just slipped, okay? It was a slip of the
You
tongue.
hack. You hack.
Matt, what have you done?
Jess. Come here, Jess. I'm gonna chin ya.
No, get off me!
Who is that guy?
Apparently, his name's Matt.
He seems really close to Rachel.
Well, they are friends. Why? Are you getting jealous?
I'm not jealous. I just...
No.
I mean, I know we aren't a thing, but it feels weird to see her with other guys. I mean, I know she's who she is, and I don't want to stop her, but wait. Oh no, I'm turning into Tess.
Oh God! Is it too late to turn back?
Thought it sounded familiar.
Yeah, Tess was Paolo's ex. Kind of was dating for a while, and the reason why they broke up was because Tess wanted Paolo to settle down, or to be more mature for a relationship, and that's just not his way. He just wasn't ready for that sort of thing,
He's the boy
and so
that
she
never
kind
grows
of
up.
judged him for that.
I see.
Yeah, and Rachel is a slut, but is a very
I can
slutty
see.
character. So, so he's like, oh, baby, oh no, I'm doing the same thing Tess was doing. Also, Rachel hates Tess because Tess was a bully to her, and Jess.
Ouch.
Ding dong. Oh, let me down. I gotta go get that. Conk.
Ouch.
Mm.
You promised me you weren't going to worry about him being here.
Yeah, that was more of a hope than a promise, per se.
Lucy, we talked about this. You don't have to put yourself out there to prove that you are better.
I know, it's just...
Lucy, if you don't feel comfortable, we can leave. You don't have to stay.
No. I'm staying. I'm not gonna let the possibility of Mike being somewhere stop me from going to a party.
Will it stop you from having fun at said party?
You know, it's rude to eavesdrop on someone else's conversation, right?
You're right next to me. How could I not overhear?
Do you actually have something to add, Paolo?
Well, I thought it'd be kind of funny if you weren't to worry this much. And it turns out Mike doesn't even show.
Yeah, that'd be pretty anticlimactic.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
I got it. Oh, hey, Daisy. So glad you could make it.
The watch.
Maybe like speak of the devil.
No, and now we get to everyone. And hey, David is back. The other part where David is actually here. And
David.
Daisy is drunk, and everyone's happy. And then in comes the man of the hour.
There
which
he
we'll
is.
get into next time. In the meantime, what do you guys think?
This comic is great, man. Like, I have to say it, and I said the same thing last time. This is my favorite comic of the ones we've done so far. The story is just like, it's so in depth. It's its own universe, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, like I mentioned, and I think this is also evident in this part, is that all this stuff is really what the heart of January was supposed to be. And so this is where all the creative juice went to. Lots of talking, lots of crying.
Indeed, lots of talking.
But that's the January way.
Yes, very good. I like it. I can't wait till the final episode of January.
Oh man. It's gonna be great because I saved the best for last here. You may have noticed
yeah.
there's not a lot of yelling. There's a lot of
Gosh.
points where people are like, "Man, I'm fuck Mike," and then Lucy's like, "No, Mike's okay." And they're like, "Okay, fine."
And now they're about to go into a screaming match because Mike's going to be.
Just setting it up, baby, for this one moment.
Who's going to be
This
screaming?
one moment. I am. Okay, take your bets. In this frame, who do you think is going to have the biggest things to say with Mike? Who's gonna win the
Biggest things
screaming
to
match?
say with Mike.
With Mike or about Mike?
With Mike.
With Mike?
Yes.
Paulo. Obviously.
By the
Either-
way, that's Daisy, that's Abby, that's David in the back there.
Abby
Either
is the girl.
Paulo or Lucy.
Paulo, it's Paulo.
Maybe Sue might go back for her because Lucy may be too shy.
Here's a spoiler. It's Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy. What?
Yes.
Daisy.
So,
Okay.
we'll have to get into it in the next episode.
Next
But
time.
trust me on
Teasers.
this.
Oh,
But what did you guys think as well, Jose and Sasquatch?
I really like the new art style. It's really good. Also, I like the jokes. Really, I like them. They were pretty funny this time. I want to say that I like the heavy parts, but I mean, I guess this is a testament to the writing. But it's really uncomfortable for me to go through the heavy parts.
Yeah.
And I really prefer the more lighthearted parts. So
I want to be happy.
yeah, exactly.
That's why Rachel was in there. In fact, actually, that's a fun fact. Here's another behind the scenes special feature commentary exclusive. Paolo was not actually meant to be in January. In the concept of January, I was like, I don't want Paolo because I didn't like the character. Because his character to me felt shallow, and I was like, "There's not much I want to do with this in his heavy scenes. What am I gonna do with that?" And I don't want it. And especially for January, I'm like, I don't want to have any romantic angles in here because I don't want that to kind of dissuade from the seriousness of what's going on.
Mhm.
But once I was like, oh, how will we get Mike out of the play? I'm like, oh, we'll sub him in with someone. Oh, who shall we have? Paolo. Fuck it, Paolo. Throw him in there. That's funny. And then I'm like, yeah, hey, you know what? We should have some lightheartedness. Like, wait, what if Paolo was in the play? How funny would it be if he was gonna go in there?
Stop giving me PTSD about that freaking sea.
But the real reason why Paolo has such a big impact and why I was like, okay, let's actually work this character in and have fun with it is because of Rachel. Because Rachel is the best fucking character in this comic, and she is bae. She is amazing.
She is
and I
the best
love
fucking character in this comic.
she is the best. She is best girl, okay? And writing scenes for her is just so much fun because you can do so many fucking jokes. It's so good. And that gives it some brevity between the seriousness and things like that.
Cool. I really like the story. Of course, I'm a bit uncomfortable at the beginning because, it's heavy shit. And then when it comes to the lighthearted shit, it's like, why the fuck did you put that joke in, Amazil? No. Are you
because it's called comic relief.
Hanging around. You just had to make that joke.
Hey. She caught herself.
She did catch herself. God damn it.
Oh, I didn't even intend that to be a pun. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Wow,
I really
you're
like
just hitting it out of the park, aren't you? You're just hitting it out of the bad fucking untimely jokes.
God damn you.
Oh, you should fucking. Oh man, you know what? Because next episode we'll only be doing 20 pages. I'm gonna fucking. We're gonna extend it a bit, and I'll show you, and I will read you guys one of my rants because I've done a rant series for some of the recent chapters, and there's
Is it a mad rant or is it like a happy rant?
It's an angry rant.
Oh.
It's an angry rant. Pulling out receipts. It's funny though, but especially when I actually cover the chapter in which they actually address and show Lucy attempting suicide in the canon, because my God, that was terrible. It is so.
Will you actually say the lines from would you actually shout it out and all that stuff?
Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking shout for next for the next episode, because especially for Daisy's scene, I will not let anyone else have her scene because no one else will be able to do it.
I'm talking about when you're going on your rant.
Oh yes.
Bro, you're gonna go ham on Daisy.
He's gonna go ham for like a good 20 minutes about how this story is crap.
Gonna go ape shit. Good thing it's all written down, or else I'd go on tangents and shit too.
I thought it was pretty good. Being supportive, like Lucy and her newfound table, and the time skip of a month, or like towards the end of the month, I guess, of January. I guess the time skip.
Well, technically, this is February now.
Oh, that's February. Oh, so it's no longer January. Oh,
but yeah, that was also. I may as well throw in this other fun fact too, of the behind the scenes. So there was actually meant to be different. There was actually like 3 other scenes that I was going to throw in the middle here, specifically with when Paolo starts talking with Rachel. Like that was meant to be a setup scene for a later gag where Rachel talks to Paolo and she's like, "Hey, well, if you want, you can, you can fucking talk to her. She's fine. She's over at our table, and it'll be okay." And he's like, "Okay," but he's like, "I don't know about that. I don't know. It's gonna feel weird." And he's like, and Rachel's like, "Oh, wait." Or he starts thinking about the play and he's like, "Wait a second, isn't there another play going on this year?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, you can audition for the play and stuff. And no, Lucy's going to be in there, and that may be a good excuse for you to be able to talk with her." And then it goes into Paolo auditioning again in front of, except this time he has to impress Jess. And he makes a goof of himself. Hilarity ensues. And then he has the talk with Lucy that we see there. And then,
Excited to see that. You're gonna just keep going and saying and then spoil everything. So
I'm excited for this match.
But that's literally the end, because then we have the final scene, which we were about to go into in the next episode.
Oh, final scene!
Which was supposed to take place in the school, in the cafeteria, but I was like, literally during this time I was losing it. I'm like, this comic's been going on for 2 years. I don't think I can take another. I don't know if I need to fucking finish this. I thought this was I literally thought January was only going to take 4 months to finish. And then it ended up spiraling into a 2-year-long journey, which was for the better, but
2 years versus 4 months. Damn.
Yes, and indeed. And so I was losing it. I'm like, screw it. We're going to cut all this content, skip it, cut it, and get into the ending.
How much content we would have read if you were to continue.
Yeah. Would have been neat, but I was kind of running on fumes at that point, so.
You were tired of it all.
Kind of. More just like, banging my head against the wall. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. But that is all things that we can think of and see, and you can read for yourself in januarycomic.tumblr.com if you want to read it for yourself. And if not, then you should stay tuned for next week when we finish off January and get into some really fun parts.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The man of the hour.
All right.
In either case, this has been Amazil and the boys.
The boys.
We the boys.
It's time to say goodbye, boys.
Bye-bye. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
Hasta la vista.
Wash your ass.